Alrighty, the tweet's live. We're live. To the game generic tab, go! Quick tab into the Talos principle, go! Hooray! Press play. Yeah, 50%, but... Wow, we're already on 12 hours. Neat. Instantly into it. Phase entry. Let me guess. Teleportation, like we saw in the last stream. Weird. Well, that's even weirder. Mainly because of the eyes. Up we go. Well, now I'm over here. The gate? That's... Huh. Alternative exit? Okay, so we have a teleporter. Not that that's something we can move. Boom. Yep, we keep the box. Now it's just this easy. I can sprint. We go, and that's number 1. Ready. That's weird. New interface content available. Because at this point, why not? Exactly. This one that runs all the tech on the island. We're in the lab. We gotta find the lab, though. Actually, I think it told us where the lab is. Like, there's a marker somewhere around here, I think. Yeah, it's the triangle. We'll find it. Me too, bird. Oh, hey, that's the, Sphinx. Hold on, let's go see what the Sphinx wants. The Sphinx has weird puzzles. Hell is this? Okay, but where is that? I assume there's going to be something somewhere with that. That I... maybe there's something with the map. I have no idea. Oh, hey, you can see the endpoint of this puzzle from here. That's a rickety bridge. That sounds like a rickety bridge. Alright. The escape. Okay. Red and blue, dead tree. A tunneler. Oh, I can't even get in there. I'm not thinking. There we go. Okay, we're here. Okay, teleporter. Like, what's on the other side of this wall? Is there anything on the other side of this wall? It's like, wait a minute, how the... Oh wait, we put the teleporter on there. On that side. Can I from here? Yes. Okay. Making sure I'm not about to soft lock myself. But no worries. There we go. That's 2. Oh, ladder, sweet. What now? Oh, Expedition Mega Thread. Please post your thoughts on the expedition in this thread. Keep it civil. Powers that Athena has unlocked are world-changing. It's our responsibility to use them to lessen suffering of all living things. We know. We heard your broadcast. I think we're being tested and Byron failed the test. What happened to Byron was an accident. Is there a difference, ultimately? Yes, there is. No one's actually seen Athena or Cornelius or Miranda at the megastructure. They could all still be aliens. I feel like we need to at least think about the potential of all these new technologies. Maybe the founder is trying to teach us how to use them. Why is everything malfunctioning on the island now? Is it because of Byron? He was still logged into the system. His presence may be destabilizing it somehow. Or it's Pandora. She seems to want to stop the team. Honestly, I wonder if Pandora is just somehow malfunctioning. Like, she's supposed to protect the megastructure, but she can't tell friend from foe. The choice of Pandora as a symbol cannot be accidental, and the message is obvious. The megastructure is Pandora's box, and we should not open it. You know, that is an interesting point you have there. Too bad I'm going to choose to ignore it. Alright, next puzzle and maybe a question mark. That's it. The fuck is that? Hello, green. That means there's something on top of that. I can do that from here. And... no? There. There we go. Alright, well, that's part 1 of the other star we have here. I'm glad I noticed that. Yeah, we gotta figure out where that Sphinx thing goes. This way. And also all the little question marks, but this place is a bit more... God, that's so mean. Hey, what do you want to talk about? Hi.
Hey 1K, what's up?
What's your analysis of these southern regions?
The southern part of the island is a natural desert, basically just due to the chemical composition of the soil.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to work out why it's so warm, though. It could be a warm ocean current or something to do with the megastructure's thermal output. New Jerusalem doesn't have the kind of equipment I'd need to figure that out.
Fair enough. You think Byron's okay?
I hope so. I understand why he was impatient, but he should have been more careful.
Agreed. Did you know Cornelius?
Yeah, everyone knew Cornelius. After Eustathius retired, he was the only one left who was there since the beginning. Except I guess none of us really knew him after all. We all thought he was lost in the past, always studying the archive and the simulation. But he actually had all these secrets. and a daughter.
What do you mean retired? Is that a polite way of saying something? I hope it isn't. Are you disappointed in him? People are more than they appear to be.
Yeah, even after centuries, they can still surprise you.
Oh yeah. What did you do in New Jerusalem when we went back?
Mostly just made sure Pellegrino didn't mess up the VTOL. We only have a handful of them, and while they look cool on the outside, the truth is they're held together by gaffer tape and good intentions.
Yeah, gaffer tape.
There's a reason Melville's always complaining.
Yeah, I feel that. This state of affair could cost lives. In the future, we won't need them anymore. Societies unwilling to invest effort and resources into their infrastructure cannot remain functional. We have to learn to live with less, to be more creative. You're doing that. This affair could cost lives.
You're right. I guess we never think about how easily tragedies can happen when we don't pay attention. You neglect something here, cut some corners there, and then suddenly someone is gone.
That's all. Thanks, you cute. I'm still seriously wondering where the Sphinx puzzle comes into all this. And how we're supposed to get to, like, half of these question marks. Well, just keep going the path. I'll find all of them eventually. Where'd the green line go? Okay, it's up there. Something else has to connect to it. Part of me feels like it's there. But where to connect it to? I don't even know where the other, Oh wait, is that it? Yeah, there's Pandora. So Pandora's facing that way. Looks like she already has a line to her. Okay, so when we go down... That's a dude holding up the station. So yeah, when we get to, like, puzzle 7? 7, 8? We'll have to pay attention to the green line that's up there. And I don't know if there's any other relays we need to hit. I don't think there are. Who knows? Maybe there's a relay in puzzle number 3 here. Through the wall. Oh, this looks terrible. Okay, so we have a teleporter. We have a hole in the wall machine. And we have a teleporter. Okay. Where'd it go? Okay, it's over there. We can take teleports. Back and forth through here, yeah. Okay. I'm putting this thing too close to the wall. Wait a minute, I can... Okay, so I can take this. Put this here. And there we go. Alright, that one wasn't too bad. Gotta keep my eye on the green laser, but... Hey, Melville, how's it going?
Did something break?
Oh. What's going on with the megastructure systems?
Now, I suspect Byron is still logged in, and his presence has thrown everything out of whack. Entire subsystems are locked down, and everything that depends on those subsystems is disrupted.
Heard anything from Byron? What can you tell me about Cornelius? I don't think she's heard from
He
Byron.
taught me a lot when I was young.
You know,
Nowadays, people just know him as the museum curator, but back then, he was closely involved with every engineering project, and he was brilliant. When he encountered a problem, he'd always remain calm and keep working at it until he found a solution. I wish I could be that patient.
why didn't Athena and Cornelius just both vanish together?
If I had to guess, I'd say so that Cornelius could still go back for anything they needed. He was always leaving on expeditions anyway, looking for materials for his projects.
Anything from Byron?
There was a short burst of noise on the frequency we used to communicate, but that could have been anything.
Well, I'll go back to work. Thank you. There's a question mark over here somewhere. Also number 4 in some type of direction. It's like a bonus puzzle over there. Can we get to it from here? Yep, bonus puzzle. Minimalism. Okay. Well, hello. This is interesting. So we jam this wall and teleport up here. That's what you're telling me. Try not to commit fall damage. Can't even see up there. Huh. Yeah, no, I can't see up there. Oh. But what I can do, take this, come down here. Jeez. And I think I can teleport through here? No. But I can bring the fan up there. Because if I just do this, and then try not to... Oof. Now we're up here. Oh, that's what I can do with the jammer. Because that gate's still not open. Drop this here.
Twitch chat.
I'm still not used to my own raid sound. Thank you, Davini. Welcome back to the Talos Principle, where we're breaking our legs, apparently. Like the title says, we're just about halfway through with this game, but there's still a lot we need to do. Oh, this is interesting. Or is it? What does this do? That just opens the floor. Glowing endorsement. Oh, that's good to hear. Okay, Well, that's how we get down there. Am I able to see the teleporter from here? Because the issue is, I can't... Yeah, I can't teleport through walls. Oh. Only one way, but down. Ease. And that... Oh, is this just that easy? Oh, right, that's in a cage. Oh, I can get up here. Okay. I was wondering. Oh, I see. That's the puzzle here. Because now that we've taken this off... I know what to do. Put that there. Landed perfectly. This is charged. And I should be able to just teleport through the grates, place it down, and puzzle solved. Ugh.
You know, a couple of years back, we went on a scavenging expedition to an ancient industrial complex south of New Jerusalem. It was enormous, sprawling, an area many times bigger than our whole city, just dedicated to manufacturing. It was incredible to think about the sheer variety of things they produced. And it made me realize how austere, how restricted our lives are. You know how most ancient structures are overgrown? It's kind of pretty, but in a sad way. Well, this one wasn't. There had been some kind of chemical spill. I don't know if it happened while the structure was still operational or if something had just rotted through, but it killed everything. Even centuries later, nothing could grow. It didn't have to happen that way, and history doesn't have to repeat itself. But we do have to remember that it did happen once.
He is right. We're drunk. I had a really great time. Yep, that's a pretty good review in my book, too. Now, let's listen to this audio dialogue.
In the early days, humankind lived in a world of unexplained wonders and terrors. The powers of the elements were understood in terms of gods and spirits. After all, how else could one explain thunderstorms and earthquakes? But as the realm of scientific knowledge expanded, the realm of the mystical began to shrink. The sacred grove, as Hegel wrote, was reduced to mere timber. But as superstition retreated, another thing was lost: meaning. In a purely mechanical universe, people yearned for the comfort provided by gods and spirits. But there was no way back.
But what about the beauty of the universe? The perfection of everything around us, couldn't they see that?
Not sure I can see that, Miranda. But I do think there was another way, a way forward instead of back. Faith not in an invisible world, but in ourselves, in each other, in the inherent value of consciousness and civilization. They never really found it, but I think that in those last months when their whole species was dying, they caught a glimpse of it. And that's how your mother was born.
Cornelius is right, in my opinion. Also, that was so a How I Met Your Mother joke, but... Puzzle 4, pushing through. Alright, let's see here. Alright, we have a button. Goes to another button. What's in here? We have a teleporter. Okay. What's in here? I have a box. I can't activate that from here. I would need to get that inside of there. I need 3 things to hold down the button. Oh, blocking the path. Yeah, nothing else in here. I can see the green from here, so maybe... Ow. Different puzzle for a different time. Teleport here. There's a spot where I can get all 3. Okay. Well, it's 2 items, but we need 3. Where's the teleporter? Because I can't teleport through these walls. Yeah, no. Even if I jump on this. Yeah, no, it won't let me. But the only way to open this door is with this. This is it. There was nothing on the other side. One step from greatness. That doesn't work, does it? I don't think it would. Yeah, no. Just shuts the door and we can't do anything. Oh, this is... That has to be open, but I don't have any other materials in here. That just shuts the door on me and I can't do anything. This is a weird one. I'm pretty sure this doesn't allow me to... I feel like it almost does. I feel like if there was a crouch jump... Just stacking things, because why not? There is something I can do here. Because this gets me here. Oh, yes! Oh, that was perfect. Puzzle number 4, solved.
Not bad, 1K.
Thank you, Melville. Okay, so puzzle number 5. There's a question mark directly in front of me. Oh, private message. Give me a quick chat. I was glad to hear your intentions for the Somnodrome. It's clear Doge was right to bring us together. If you do find a working device, you must not let it fall into a single set of hands. If I can't be there to help you, you must share it with the world. You got it, Lysanderoth. That's like Lycurgus? I have no idea of the name. Bad with names. Must be up there. We'll have to find all the question marks once we... Because this area... Ugh, excuse me. This area is pretty linear. Nope, I can see what this one wants. This question mark is... There's a bunch of reading up here. Alright, what do we got for reading? Recharge version 5. I'm not even gonna try to read whatever the fuck the title of this is. City by the Sea. When I realized it was over, it was all really over for good. I decided to take one last trip to my favorite places before the symptoms got too much. I could never forgive what they did to Chalkidiki? This incredible, wild, rugged place between mountain and sea, with pine trees all the way down to the water, the colors, the vistas, the sheer overwhelming beauty of it all. And they just built all over it. Hideous hotels sprawling like tumors, obscene beach bars blaring their awful music across the sea. Even in Carvoro types, it was impossible not to hate humanity a little for it. The idea of all of it returning to nature, of the hotels gradually sinking back into the reed fields, was moving and beautiful. But then I went back to Thessaloniki, and for all the ugliness infected upon that city, the idea that people would no longer meet up beneath the Camera, or go for a long, ambling walks on the Pomerade? Yeah, words are hard for me. Or for crepes on Plateau Neverino was unbearably sad. The idea of the rotunda just standing there, empty, after being a sacred place for so many centuries, made me remember that it's not just beaches and forests that are beautiful. That cities can be more than just streets and noise. Cities can have histories and personalities, and that means something. Who am I writing this for? Do I believe there will be survivors after all? Do I think that crazy robot project I heard about will actually work out? Do I hope that aliens will come to our planet one day and wonder who we were? The truth is that I don't know. But there is something in the love we feel for the beautiful things that we built, as much as in our revulsions towards unnecessary destruction that matters. Why didn't our ancestors understand that you can build in ways that make an area more beautiful instead of ruining it? Even if all they cared about was personal benefit, wouldn't that benefited them more? In the long run, yes, but people rarely think about long-term consequences, especially if there's an incentive to act immediately. And yet most of them were unhappy with the results. Couldn't they see that it was within their control to act differently? Problem solving. From LD Armads, can you point me in the direction of a better timeline? Humans are problem solvers is a quote frequently associated with my friend Alexandra Durinan. It's become a meme on the internet, used both ironically and not, although Alexandria, of course, is entirely earnest in her dedication to humanity. It's a great thought and vital to understanding our species, but it's also not entirely as simple as that. For example, the recent extinction of the orangutan and the ensuing conservation about the dangers of unknown pathogens released by human activity. That's conversation, not conservation. Most of us agree that a problem exists, and significantly, most of us believe that something ought to be done about it. So we've identified the problem, and we have collectively decided to act. So why is nothing happening? That's a serious question. A great deal of effort is expended on raising awareness, but I would like to suggest that sometimes our problem-solving impulses can get stuck on the wrong goals. Awareness is not the issue. We've already convinced people that something needs to change. So if nothing changes, we have to wonder, why is the will of the people not being translated into action? Text mixing from archive. She's so capable of being devastatingly sarcastic, but that's a story for another book. Maybe the problem was that they didn't have enough hope. They could see the problems, but they couldn't imagine that one day those problems could be solved. It's easy for people to get lost in the problems of the present, that they think nothing will ever change. They lost hope because the historical circumstances they found themselves in encouraged despair. But that in turn meant the conditions could not change. How do you go against history itself? Founding 7. From Hypathia's Journal, Founding of New Jerusalem, Day 372. Yimo died today. One moment he was there, welding a joint on the upper levels of the tower. And the next, he was gone. One careless step. That's all it took. Athena brought him to the dam. But even Cornelius couldn't help. Yimo was gone. Now there's only 12 of us. I think about Yimo every day. So do I. You did nothing wrong. You weren't even there. I was. Schematica.
This is a design for an improved charging station. Fascinating, but not relevant.
Well, neat. Oh, that last one made me sad. Oh, falling off a cliff, don't. Oh, that last one made me sad. Puzzle number 5. Also the Athena. Oh, it's literally upside down right there, not across the water. Okay, we might have to go back. But now we know. So we gotta find something that links up to that then. Well, onwards. To puzzle number 5. Let me get a drink first, because all that reading makes my throat dry. Dyad. I don't know what that word means. Somebody... Yeah, we have a teleporter. We have a room with nothing. We have the wind condition. I can't see over this wall. Like another room with nothing. Or something, I'm not sure. A wind condition. We have the jammer. This is just gonna be a game of teleport. Oh, this is where it gets... There's another teleporter. I already know what I have to do. Jam, teleport, and win. That wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Just had to stop and take a picture. You coot. Alright, number 6. We also need to find the bonus puzzle, and then all the other question marks we have here, and then the stars. There's still a lot to do. Okay, that was a bird. Alright, let's see what we have here. The entrance. This is the entrance. Puzzle number 6. Translocator. Okay. Puzzle box. What's down here? But I can't even get down here without... That's the win condition. Oh, wait. Didn't realize it. I thought there was another door. Alright, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Oh, message. Matter of taste. Witnessing all this incredible technology discovered by the expedition has given me an idea for something we could do if we had the resources and the energy. Are you ready for this? Taste buds. Seriously, how have we gone so long without something our ancestors considered so essential? Don't you want to know what pizza tastes like? What's it like to eat chocolate? To have an apple? What the deal is with fizzy drinks? I mean, come on. Fizzy drinks is more texture than taste. Sounds fun. The sheer range of new experiences, it's almost overwhelming to just imagine it. Please, please, let this happen. Why change ourselves when we are what we are, what we were meant to be? You know we're all upgraded, right? This isn't our original design in the first place. And what's next? We start killing animals again just for the pleasure of tasting them? We cover the earth in fields like our ancestors did? Subjugate the natural world for our own greed? We have an apple that cannot be tasted, enriching our conscious experience makes the universe more aware of its own splendor. With human life is the last matter, we should do it. Seems like a waste of effort. I want to know what frogs taste like! Oh boy, frogs! Don't lick a frog. I'm sure we're robots, but I'm pretty sure we're still gonna trip. Velka's ride that was lead down a downpack. Enriching our conscious experience makes the universe more aware of its own wonder. Beautifully put, 1K. We do smelling too. I'd like to know what cat fur smells like. Even after that, new senses that old school humans never had. The possibilities are endless! Oh boy. Anyway, puzzle 7. Also, probably this question mark over here. More reading? I feel like it's more reading. Where'd it go? I know there's one close here. Where'd it go? Oh. Oh, wait, I walked down the cliff. What is over here? Ah, the other bonus puzzle. And yes, we have to do all the bonus puzzles. Aerial warp. Oh, really? You're going to I could so... If I was just a person, I could just lift myself up here. This is not a puzzle. Alright, okay. Oh, grab this. Alright, those are on levers, apparently. Alright. Oh, I know. I grab this and use it? Okay, how am I supposed to get to that box? Does this even take me up all the way over here? No, what the hell? This is weird. But how am I supposed to get up there? What the fuck? Can't get up this. I can't use this to get up here. Can't get that box. This is a doozy. Like, I need the third object, which is there, but I can't get to it. If I drop this on that, it just... Can I drop this in the water? Why was I allowed to do that? The fact that that's allowed. Okay, reset, aerial warp. What the fuck is supposed to happen here? Because I go up here. And I can't get across this. Can't go up here, because that's the end of the puzzle. That's where we're supposed to go. We come down here. I'm gonna have this. But that glass wall makes it impossible to get over here. For some reason, I'm just not allowed to vault. My only other options to do things are here, which puts me up here, which doesn't do anything for me. Oh, wait a minute. I'm an idiot. I keep forgetting you can do certain things. I can do that. But now I need the warp up here to do something. Well, I can walk out that door, so... This up here. Place this here. Grab this. Port here. Shit. I just soft locked myself. May have just soft locked myself. Yeah, I think I soft locked myself. I can no longer get out of here. Is it Z? Restart checkpoint. Fuck. Like, I get the idea now. Grab this. What even happens? Well, I need a way to get up here to actually get this out of here. I don't think I can teleport through this with it, but... I bring this up here. Because once I get out of here, which I can, through this... Oh, fuck. Okay, let me back. Once I can get out of here with this, I can come back and get the box easy. It's the fan I'm worried about. Well, I just do this. Push that out, grab the fan, drop the fan on the floor. Just don't fall back down in there. Now we're here. Okay, so we have a box and a fan. That's everything that was on that side of things. So now we have a box, a hex, and a fan. So what I am thinking... something like this. We have a second box. Fan. Grab box 1. Grab box 2. Grab the teleporter. Keep the box in our hands. Teleport. No? But I can't grab those, and I'm stuck. Ugh. I need a box up here. but like I just tried, if I do this, I can't jump across. And the teleporter... Wait, what? Maybe I was just looking at the wrong spot, no? That was weird. Okay, never mind. Puzzle's not broke. Okay, that was weird. Don't worry, everything's fine. Slight brain farts, I guess. Next. That was annoying, but we solved it. Bonus puzzle number 2, solved. Now to go to number 7, the actual number 7. We must do all the bonus puzzles. It's required because we need to get into the golden labs. The golden puzzles, and the golden puzzles require you to do all the, bonus puzzles. Okay. Excuse me. Number 7. Remote interchange. Okay, well, there's this. There's a jammer. Let's swap these out. I'm assuming that keeps the door open, so... Let's do this. Alright. Now we have a teleporter. That opens that door. So step 1. Okay. Making sure it's not being cheeky. And then we just swap this out for this. Jump over, jam the door, and there we are. Puzzle solved.
Every one of these clouds seems to contain exactly the same amount of energy.
Okay. That actually is pretty interesting. Not entirely interesting, but still pretty interesting. Okay, the lab's over there. There's a question mark directly in front of us. Oh, I see it. It's literally right here. Hey, another sound bit and puzzle number 8 over there. Let's do some reading. Maybe. Oh, hey, Trevor. From Arkady Cherkarsky. Some Russian name. I believe Trevor said he was Russian. In our likeness, essays on humankind reaching adulthood. The question of our relationship with nature has bedeviled us since the earliest days of our species. Since before the first city was built, we felt that there was something different about us. Animals we intuited were part of nature, we were not. But of course, humans clearly are the products of nature. Our history intertwined with that of every other species. In fact, the very notion of the unnatural is a contradiction in terms. everything that exists must, by definition, be natural. So, this view, no matter how common, is deeply paradoxical. This paradox has produced a great deal of confusion. Some proclaim us chosen by a divine power, set above all other creatures, and are justly accused of arrogance. Others proclaim us sinners, worse than other creatures, and are rightly accused of misanthropy. Ropey? I forget that word. Others yet try to oppose this binary by saying that we are merely animals after all. But that too is manifestly wrong, in that no other animal is capable of having this conversation. It is in the conscientious issue of our impact on the ecosphere that an answer may be found. Other animals have accidentally terraformed the planet before, driving other species to extinction. This is not unnatural. If we continued our current path, even to the point of changing the climate enough to cause the collapse of civilization, that would be entirely in keeping with how animals behave. But there is one profound way in which we are not like animals. We can learn to understand ourselves and the world. It is this knowledge that makes us fundamentally different. We have choices. We have control. There are many today who are afraid of the consequences of control and would prefer to return to a state of animal ignorance, whether by blinding ourselves to the impact of our actions or by demanding we humble ourselves before nature. This is the response of an adult in crisis who wishes for a return to childhood. But this can only ever be regressive in every sense of the word. To resolve the paradox of nature, we must act as adults, accept our power, and act consciously and deliberately in shaping the world. We must become nature, and nature must become human. This is the heart of the matter. Lifting up the world rather than lowering ourselves. But why do so many people so badly want to lower themselves? Do they want to? Or is it simply a convenient pose to strike? Yeah? Miranda to Athena. We upgraded the lab, my new design, synthesizing some of the pieces. Took longer than expected. We still have some bugs to iron out, and when it comes to complex structures, but it worked. Now the labs are safer and prettier. Although Father says they look too much like spaceships. I don't see it. Do you? Miranda. Trevor! There was a bunch of errors in that.
Today, we were delighted to be visited by a bunch of protesters. These
Oh boy.
voluntary extinction weirdos who think we're creating soulless monstrosities that will destroy the planet. They broke into the facility and started yelling at everyone. Fun, 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 right? Then one of them lunged at Alex. Big mistake. Chernyshevsky grabbed the guy and literally threw him across the room. I mean, almost threw him all the way off the dam. After that, the rest of them had a change of heart. Now, I'm telling you this because mostly it is not like that. But these people do exist. And somewhere in their shriveled little souls, they think that they're doing the right thing. They think they're being righteous. Now, to me, what Alex is trying to do is an obvious good. But that's not the same for everyone.
Soulless creatures who are going to destroy the planet. Oh no, that sounds like human society at this point in the fucking lore. Let's hear.
Father, I updated the Noema algorithm. It's working twice as fast now, and I think I can increase matter output by 25% if I tweak the modulator a little. I'm so excited.
Nice to meet you, so excited. Cornelius.
Oh, Dad! This is science!
You have no idea how long I've been waiting for the right moment.
God damn it, Cornelius. Puzzle number 8, let's go. Switcheroo! It's the old Reddit switcheroo. Why have I just been shown a butthole? Because it's the old Reddit switcheroo. That's not the old Reddit switcheroo. Somebody send the police. Well, I need that box somehow. Wait a minute, what the fuck? Oh, wait a minute. Now I'm here. Where's the, red I'm supposed to go to with this laser output, though? Oh, it's up there. Hold on. Not on the button. Initially, I'm going to try this. Oh, I can't even see that from here. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought would happen. In a hit. Okay, how do I get everything up here at once? Oh, I can do this now. I can link these two together. You can do that now. Now my issue is pressing the button to... It's how the fuck do I get up there now? I can't get back over. No, this is a weird one. I'm pretty sure if that's down in that pit. No, I can still take that teleporter. The issue is I need something to hold down this button. Even if I take that teleporter, it's just not... What if I do this? Oh. Do this. Yeah, it shuts instantly. Came to this other side. I don't think there's anything I could do over here. Yeah, and because of how... Look at the geometry of everything here. I still feel like I should be able to jump over some of this shit. Yep. Is... If I take this up here, it doesn't do anything for me because, yeah, the connection's underground. I need it raised up, but I need to be up here as well. Maybe do this. There we go, that's it. Sweet. Alright, that's all the puzzles solved in this area. We just gotta go to all the question marks and get the Sphinx things. The stars. Alright. But first, let's progress the story by going to this lab. Yellow. Yeah, I can see why Cornelius said spaceship. Okay, guitar. That was a weird sound. Oh, fuck!
Look at this place.
You scared
It's
me!
beautiful, isn't it? Mesmerizing. That's how it lures you in, I think.
I can
You
agree.
see all these beautiful things and your imagination starts working overtime. And the puzzles, the towers, the mysterious apparitions, it all draws you further in, deeper into the trap. What if that's the whole point of this place? What if every time you have one of those visions, another little bit of you is corrupted, overwritten with the hubris of this place?
I'm aware of this place too, but my mind is my own. Like, what would be the point of that? Like, I see what you're saying, but what would be the point of luring us here just to kill us?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to suggest you were, whatever it is I'm trying to say.
You're scared and
I'm just
worried.
disappointed in myself. Byron needs me. You all need me to do my job, and I can't even use a terminal. If this is all really the work of the founder, I don't know, maybe she lost her way. Or maybe we're just not ready. But once we find Byron, I suggest we get the hell out of here and never come back.
I get that, but let's see what we can figure out. There's the main terminal. Is there any other terminals? Looks like a map. Yep, there's that terminal. Alright, let's do some reading. From Elica, too. Beloved founder, years have passed and still there's nothing but silence. Have we sinned? Have you abandoned us for our arrogance, our greed? Some of the others continue to build. I told them not to, but they don't listen to me. Byron's the worst of them. He disrespects you constantly, spreading lies and corrupted data. Please know that there are those who remain faithful, who respect the limits you set and seek wisdom and humility you taught. Corrupted data. We may win the next election. Perhaps then you will return? Praise your name. Delica. From Trebuchet? Founder. Although I was born in the early days of New Jerusalem, I never knew you well. This is not your fault. I became so focused on improving the dam that I didn't develop much in the way of social relationships, except perhaps with Melville. That doesn't mean I was unhappy. In fact, I was extremely content. I like to solve complex problems in peace and quiet. That's who I am. But now the pleasure I used to get out of my work has faded. I may not need a lot of company, but I want my works to be meaningful, to contribute. It does not feel like that anymore. And when I suggest new projects, the mayor acts like I've committed a crime, like I should be ashamed. I do not like this. I do not care about social issues or debates. I do not want to get involved. I just want to be able to keep working and making things better. Please, fix this situation. Thank you. Trebuchet. Paying the price. From the introduction to Portraits of the Martyrs by S.T. Sanyal. The list of people condemned for advocating new ideas is long and depressing. Ignaz Semmelweis, utterly destroyed for suggesting doctors wash their hands. Ludwig Boltzmann, ridiculed for suggesting the existence of atoms. Robert H. Goddard, mocked for arguing that a rocket could reach the moon. Al-Razi attacked for questioning the existence of humors. Barbara McClintock, discovery of transposition ignored for years. The list goes on, and we haven't even touched on what happens to those who suggest political rather than scientific improvements. Even when they succeed, they often still pay with their lives. These days, the idea of progress is frequently derided as yet another narrative, identified with the establishment by critics who curiously portray themselves as rebels. But the truth is that every step forward that humanity has ever taken has blank, enormous personal cost. That means it's even more important to stand up for the truth, because so many others have already sacrificed themselves for it. It does. But what is the right way of doing it? Many died for the truth without accomplishing anything. Maybe we just have to do what's right and trust the universe. Pressing but true. Alright, what's in here? From Thoya. Dear Founder, everything has gotten so much worse since you left. We keep pursuing the goal, but our lives are getting less happy. When the weather is dry and the dam runs low, there's nothing to do in the whole city. Things don't get fixed anymore. We've even had to dismantle the cinema. I know it was frivolous and pointless when we can just watch video files, but it was fun to go watch movies together like people used to. Corrupted data. Errors. I believe in your wisdom, Founder. I believe we have to avoid hurting the planet like our ancestors did. But I don't know if the mayor is doing what you would have wanted. Isn't there another way of reaching the goal? Please, I know you left for a reason, but I don't think we can go on this way. Faithfully, corrupted data. Error 5358. I think that's the number I keep seeing. Talos Principle 2, B. On a fragment from Stranton's On the Universe. You have made quite the catalog of horrors, Stratton. Children dying in their mother's arms, cities perishing by the plague, and even animals living without peace or happiness. Why must we listen to this? You know I have just eaten a heavy dinner. Because these things which are ugly must be confronted for us to reach the truth. You spoke of justice earlier, Amicus, but are these things just? They are not. Then you must admit the universe itself is not just. If the gods exist, then they do not bend the world to their will. Rather, the universe proceeds as a machine, following its rules. Justice and virtue are human inventions. Are you saying justice and virtue are therefore illusionary and should be abandoned? The opposite, my friend. It is mankind alone that can impose these values upon this machine. Footnotes. It remains unclear whether Stratton believed in the gods or used them solely as metaphors. His work on the deities is no longer extant. Tantalizing Diogenes Laertius mentions that it caused a fistfight in the Lyceum. Curse you, Diogenes! Though I thought what made us human was that we search for meaning. But perhaps a better way of thinking about it is that we create meaning. Noma Project 8. Trials. There's a pattern underneath. Trials. New primary site. Lake water for cooling. Power distribution. Oh boy, overload! Yeah, that error's there again. What have we got now?
Our ancestors kept telling themselves that the brevity of their lives didn't matter. But they had so little time to ever really think about anything. I've spent several human lifetimes studying this mystery, and only now am I beginning to see. The simulation was built on top of material reality, unable to escape its constraints. In the same way, physics as we understand it, even quantum physics, is built on top of a deeper reality. A set of rules that define existence itself. There is a universal language of creation, and I think we can learn it.
Why is it foggy here? Was it because she was alone?
The language of creation. What were they doing here? And how far did they get?
I can't answer that, but I think I'll fix the Tetromino bridge, machine, ring thing. I say I think because it's not in the schematics. And what I'm doing is hack work at best. Try it and see if it works.
Alright, Melville. I mean, look at all the shit that they've built here now, Al. Who knows? But we got question marks and stars to get first. Okay.
I've decoded another file from the data stream. Listen to this.
Mother and father think of our discoveries as a language, a code. But I think they're wrong. They're so caught up in the technical details of running the experiments and upgrading the machine that they're not paying attention to the patterns we're finding, to the symmetries, the harmonies, the melodies. The fundamental language of reality is a kind of music, and it's beautiful. Beauty is an inherent property of the cosmos.
I love the way she looks at things.
I wonder if you're cute will meet Miranda and fall in love. That'd be nice. Also, Wellerman. More reading. Ah, Lif.
One
One day, undoubtedly, an expedition will pass by this island. It will seek to document facts and statistics, to enumerate reasons for us not to look more closely. That is what we do now. We seek facts rather than truth, because truth might frighten and unsettle the comfortable people who like to sit in their conference rooms and debate which corners we should cut today. These people like to imagine the chaos that could come one day, like a comforting fairy tale of distant darkness. But they do not see the chaos that is at our walls right now. The chaos that also lives within us. A force that is both necessary and appalling.
Okay, so it reset our thing. So we gotta redo this puzzle. Kind of. We don't have to do too much stupid shit, I don't think. I think I can do this. Yeah. Don't think I can get the other one from here. Wait a minute. I don't... There's a ladder. Okay. That's hooked back up. So yeah. We have the green at the peak here. Then there's also a connector over there. Maybe at puzzle, what is this, 4? Because number 3 didn't have any connectors, so we can't use puzzle birds. Puzzle 3, got anything new to say? Nope. Let's go down to puzzle 4 here. And then we also gotta find the thing with the Sphinx. Here we are. There we go. That's a star, we just gotta get to it. Hold on now. Oh wait, no, we gotta go towards Al to get to it. Alright Al, what do you want to talk about?
What can I do for you?
What did the mayor say?
He blamed Byron for being headstrong and foolish, which... I don't see it quite the same way, but it's easy to understand why the mayor would think that.
Yeah.
It wasn't hard to convince him that we can't leave Byron behind, though. You may not agree with Herman on a lot of issues, 1K, but he's not a bad person. He's doing his best in a difficult situation.
Everyone's definition of best is different. Do you think Byron's still alive?
I hope so. He's always been annoyingly hard to get rid of.
Do you believe it was wrong for our ancestors to create us?
Why do you ask?
Because you seem so very opposed to technology, and we are technology. Just wondering.
Just because I believe we don't need to expand and dominate everything doesn't mean I want us to go extinct. I know there are people who think that way, but if I care about other species going extinct, why wouldn't I care about this one? It seems irrational to me.
Tell me about Cornelius.
He was the third to be born, after Athena and Eustathius. He was an important figure in New Jerusalem's early history, almost as important as Athena. But after she vanished, he faded into the background. I don't think anyone suspected he knew where she was.
What was he like as a person?
I didn't know him that well, but he was always very calm, very thoughtful. Everyone respected him.
You like text adventures?
I do. Although I prefer the term interactive fiction. It's better at capturing what this art form really is. Storytelling, but with a completely different underlying structure. As a category, it's more equivalent to poetry or the novel, rather than, say, film.
Cool.
Anything else?
On text adventures, it's like interactive fiction. Well, that's just, I mean, you could call a choose your own adventure book text adventure. It's just on, the text is just on a page. What do you think about Miranda's terraforming efforts?
It makes me wonder why people always think they know better than nature.
That's a good point. What was Eustathius like? People rarely talk about him.
He was in charge of planning New Alexandria.
Ah.
It was his mistake that led to the disaster.
Care to elaborate?
After that, he retired from public affairs and dedicated himself to his studies.
You blame him?
Yes.
You ever think your beliefs are a response to what happened in New Alexandria?
You mean, am I unduly influenced by my experiences? Unable to imagine the better future Byron wanted because I'm too traumatized?
A bit.
Could be. But I'd like to think I'm a little more self-aware than that.
As he glitches, as he says self-aware. At least you're aware of that. I'll get back to my puzzles now. Thanks, Al. And let's go get our star.
If humankind had no more cause for war, it would make war for sport instead.
You know, she's probably right, unfortunately. Okay, I don't think there are any more question marks. Just the Sphinx. All I have for the Sphinx is this weird engraving. Where is that? Like, I see some dots on top of the thing here. I just gotta find my way back there because goddamn is this place just a fucking maze. Just go this way. I think I got all question marks here. I just need to figure out the Sphinx puzzle. Then we can go to the next area. Oh hey, Yakut has something to say. What do you gotta say?
Listening to Miranda talk about beauty made me think. Okay, this might be super weird and kind of pretentious, but I honestly mean it. What is beauty? Like, where does it exist? Is it just in our minds? Or is there some objective component? Something quantifiable? I always thought it was just perception. But if I understand her correctly, Miranda sees beauty as a property of the universe itself.
It is an objective property that we can perceive. Beauty exists solely in our minds. Beauty exists in the interaction between the self and the world. I have no idea. Beauty exists in the interaction between the self and the world.
Interesting. So the more humans there are, the more we spread across the world, the more beauty there is. But then, doesn't it follow that it's our duty as a species to grow? To make the universe more beautiful?
Yes, imagine sentience spreading across the galaxy. As it does, the cosmos becoming alive with beauty. Vibe, but not grow. I prefer this one.
That's a really powerful image. Beauty flowering in the universe as intelligence spreads. Thank you. I hope you're right.
See you one day. I want to ask you about something else. Meredith said that the fundamental language of reality is some kind of music. Thoughts?
I think that's one of the most beautiful things I've ever heard. I hope it's true.
What kind of music do you like, by the way?
Okay, this may sound like a robot joke, but I love heavy metal. Especially the more melodic kind. It's big, it's epic, it's full of emotion. You can really get lost in it. Actually, I named Bruce after Bruce Dickinson, the lead singer of Iron Maiden.
Wait.
They used to call him the air raid siren, which is also what my Bruce sounds like.
That's all. Thank you. I thought he was gonna say techno. What was it? I had another thought with that, but I got lost in the cat, I think. Gosh, what was that other thought? Oh yeah, that the universe is music. Meanwhile, me, in my own lore with this purple character here, the topmost layer of reality is called the symphony in lore. It's like, ha. Alright. But where do I do the Sphinx puzzle? I gotta go back up here anyways. I'm unsure, unless... Something with these squares. Maybe there's something... Something here? Gotta be something somewhere to interact with. Just rusty bolts. Why is there a bridge to the right here? Let's see. Oh, this is just like the midway point. Okay. What are you? I may have to fucking look this up, because I have no idea where that could be. Well, let's go with the main story for a bit, and then we can go back and figure it out. Ready. Up we go. Who do we have this time? Ah, the Sphinx.
Welcome back, creature of clay. The forge burns bright, but the sky is troubled with clouds. A mortal has ascended Olympus without the permission of Zeus.
Tell me where Byron is. I doubt she knows. Tell me the fate of mortals who trespass.
Your friend wanders in dreams, caught between moments. He stands upon the bridge between yesterday and tomorrow, his eyes fixed upon the surface of the sun. And so the workings of Olympus are disrupted. Pandora, fearing the wrath of the gods, has broken the paths to ascension.
How can the trespasser be freed?
Only Prometheus can help you. For he has always favored humankind over the gods, and would see Olympus pass into your hands. But he is bound in the heart of the mountain. Break his chains, and he will show you the way.
Is Miranda Prometheus? It's one.
I think it's safe to assume that Olympus is the entity's term for the megastructure.
Oh yeah.
It looks like our best chance of rescuing Byron is finding Prometheus and freeing him.
How do you free a weird, glowing ghost thing?
I suspect these entities exist within the megastructure systems, and what we're seeing is just how they manifest to communicate with us.
I don't really care what they are. For now, let's play along.
We can really do. I can't undo these, so I don't think this has anything to do with the Sphinx. Because, like, what is this? It's a grid of a 4x4. It's a 4x4 grid. But where is this 4x4 grid? I haven't seen that grid anywhere. Anything to say, Mel? No. Nothing else here, right? Yeah, no. I feel like I would have seen it, right? This is puzzle 4. There's something in the lab somewhere. Ah, okay. This is more like a 3x3. Gotta be somewhere. These floors are grid-like, but they're not interactive. Oh, hey, a van. If I know it's a van. Transporting multiple individuals or equipment, probably used by workmen. Or living in. Still, where is this? That's like a solution to something, but the question is what and where is it? There we go, just use the physics of the game there. What are you? What's that? Oh. Oh wait, that's the gold gate puzzle, that's what that is. Okay. Oh wait, what? Okay, so it's missing pieces. A square and then a corner in the top right. Like this. Other way around, I'm guessing. The plus and the 2 stars. Other way around. There we go. Okay, but yeah, that over there must be the gold gate puzzle is what this is. Certainly looks confusing. And something we will have to come back for. Alright, let's get our message from the Sphinx and get out of here.
When the heavens are silent, what is a prophet and what is a tyrant?
I think I get what she's saying, because if the heavens are silent and the prophet has no one to speak to, what if the prophet just claims to speak for someone? And then, well, humans do as humans do, selfishness, something, something to the next area. Alright, yeah. In we go. Take me, yeah, to the Verdant Canyon. Oh. South 2. Away!
You know, I always kind of resented Byron for being so charming and charismatic. The dashing explorer. And one of the first companions, too. Being the voice of caution is not a fun role to play. Always having to be the responsible one, the killjoy. The one who says, maybe that's too much. But sometimes, it is too much.
It's not your fault, Al.
I doubt any of us could have talked Byron down, if we're honest. Well, it's greener. The water's gross. And that thing's floating, isn't it?
In this area, we have an especially weird problem.
What is
Something
it, Mel?
in one of the labs is going completely bananas, and I can't shut it down because I'm not, well, you. Come find me when you're ready. What is it with the language libraries and bananas?
I love bananas! Alright, help Melville at the lab, but first, puzzle number 1. Let's see what we have here. Ah, yes, it does sound like home. Mountaineer. Okay. Oh god, not the vertigo walls again. Hello, I'm standing sideways and already want to throw up. And then this is just... Oh boy, now I'm upside down, and I hate this. Do a flip, what is this? Oh, that gave me the... Okay, that's the up. This is the uppies device. Oh. Oh, it only works on those ceilings, got it. What's in here? A wall. Oh god, the vertigo. Okay, so... Oh, hi, how are you? How do I get up there? How do I get up there? How am I supposed to get that? Because it only works on those ceilings. This works sideways? Oh, that's extra. Oh, that's extra. I hate this. Okay. Take the... Oh, fuck, man. This vertigo. It gives me so much vertigo. Oh, I hate it. But that's puzzle number 1 solved. Oh, these are gonna suck. Surprised the little thing isn't floating like the actual one.
If the language of creation is a kind of melody, maybe that's why we respond to music the way we do. Because we recognize something that can't be expressed in any other way. And when we play music, we participate in something ancient, in an act of creation.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, man. You look depressed.
Come on, out with it. What's the problem?
I know you're very busy, but
Byron.
you need to pay more attention to what's happening. Everything's slowing down. People are losing track of the bigger picture.
They're still traumatized by New Alexandria.
It's more than that. When I organized the last expedition, I had real trouble finding volunteers. There's no enthusiasm for the outside world anymore. They want to look away from history, pretend there's no past and no future. I'm really worried, Athena.
Okay, I promise I'll look into it as soon as I'm done with this.
Byron, so is... Wait, where are these memories coming from? Because all the other memories were of Athena, Miranda, and Cornelius, who all have reasons to be here. But Byron was never here. He just now got sucked into the, mega structure. But now there's a memory of him here, but that sounded like something that happened shortly after New Alexandria, which was a catastrophic explosion. Why is that there? Lore context? All I know is there's an anchor, and it's getting shoved up your ass. That's a reference. Anyways, reading. South. From Miranda to both Athena and Cornelius. Larger organisms from the northwestern plains are already moving into the rivers. I've seen frogs and dragonflies. The last generation of plants has really taken root, no pun intended, and is slowly transforming the desert. And yesterday, a bunch of seagulls showed up. With some more work, we could apply this anywhere, including Mars, or Mercury, or somewhere much farther away. we could transform a lifeless rock into a place teeming with life. We could make millions of dead worlds come alive. Miranda. Mercury? From Enlightenment on... I can't read for shit. By V.A. Malik. Human beings are deeply and inherently irrational. The calm goes, and on some level, it's hard to disagree. The most human behaviors are irrational, and in a sense unnecessary. As animals, we don't need to write poetry, pray, or observe the stars. But to view human history as largely irrational is to get it backwards. The problem with human history, garbled data, the pragmatic everyday realities of mere survival to the cold logic of global realpolitik, is that it is in fact ruthlessly rational, garbled data, far too little space for irrational things like kindness or inspiration. Those who imagine that a return to a more rural, traditional form of living would be a romantic turning away from the tyranny of reason forget that there is no one more brutally rational than the farmer. It is the city that allows us to romance of the countryside. It is technology that allows us to appreciate nature, garbled data. The purpose of reason ultimately is to build frameworks within which we can be irrational. Oh wait, that's precipice? You see, I can't read worth a damn. Trevor!
After we talked about science fiction, Alex gave me a book. Her favorite book, a novel called Athena. It's not exactly what I'm used to reading, but it's pretty good. And it really made me wonder how we're going to be perceived if this project works out. Are we going to be mythologized? Is Alexandra going to be this distant mythical figure instead of the real, funny, human person that she is? It's hard to imagine that we'll all have been dead for hundreds of years. Man, I'm scared. I'm really scared. I don't want to die.
That's fair, man. And she is fucking a glorified figure in this world. Also, that thing I just picked up is a hint. And we don't use those here. I still pick them up because why not? Also, maybe he was here, got pulled out, and now you're trying to fix his memory? So what the lore is that I can pull up the map. There's this giant mega structure, just thousands of miles away from the one city where everyone lives. Because this is post-apocalyptic bullshit. And so we came here, trying to figure out answers, and like, the founder, the first robot ever to wake up, had disappeared for a long time, and it seemed like they were here. Somewhere here, and Byron thought thought the founder, her, was in the megastructure. And so he kind of rushed in, crazily, got caught in a data stream overload, and then the megastructure went all wobbly wook, and now he's trapped, and we're trying to figure out how to get him back. So yeah, and as far as we know, he's still trapped in there. So maybe this is a memory of a time past, but why is it here, out here? Either way, puzzle 2. Spiderweb. Okay, I see that. I see that. That's blue. Yeah, that doesn't do anything for me. Blue to win. Alright, so that's just 3 components. Oh, what's over? Nothing? Making sure there's nothing hidden in here. Maybe. Yeah, the Sphinx, which is just like some type of weird riddle master, did say that. But like, because it's the Sphinx, you don't know what the Sphinx actually means, because it's the Sphinx. The Sphinx speaks in riddles, so it's like, does she mean anything by that, or like... Yeah. Just like, Prometheus, so like, we're called 1K, because we're number 1000. And, 1 second, they might say something. Or I get new interface content. Alter and reverse gravity, yeah, I've been doing that. The other research in here that's unread. The other unread research, there's a 1 here. Oh yeah, the anchor I found. Ugh. Oh, what was I saying? So yeah, we're number 1000, and the goal was to create 1,000 new humans, because that's what we technically are. We're humans. That's what we call ourselves. Because in the first game, it was all a simulation to figure out, to actually try to make a robot that was very much human. How the hell do I get to this question mark? That was very much human, and that was Athena, the founder. And now in this game, we're 1,000, and then during, like, the birthing party, or whatever you want to call it, Prometheus shows up, this purple being, just being all purple. And it's like, and now we're here, and it's like, it's very confusing, and I've already forgot shit. There is shit on the other side of this wall somewhere. How do I get over there? Hello. Noted. So here are the 2 question marks here. Why is there purple up there? I think I know why there's purple up there. It probably can. Just turn down the graphics a lot and you should be fine. It's very much just a puzzle solving game. Lots of puzzles. Like, the first game, I would say, is a lot less story heavy. Like, there is still a bit of a story, like, because in the first game, there's only you. There's only Athena. Granted, you're not called Athena. And then the only other voice you have that speaks to you is God, and then I think that there are other quote-unquote people in that, but I forget if that's, like, people trapped in Gehenna, which is souls that failed the test, so they're in technical heaven. Or what? It's weird. Anyway, question block. Also gotta figure out that purple up there. Okay, gravity button. Gravity button, okay. When this opens, yeah. Okay, so I gotta get... There's like 3 different ways I gotta go here. Okay, step 1. Get the box down here. This should work. Is that not high enough? That might not be high enough. Okay, and then this button just opens this door, so we could take something through here. Where'd the box go? That's actually a legitimate question. Oh, the box is over there. I did not intend for that to happen. I may have just cheesed this. Okay, now this is in here. No. No, I can't take the graph shifter out of here. It is possible to soft lock yourself on some of these. Maybe I just had it too high. I can't take this fan blade, no. Okay, yeah, I just had it too high. Puzzle solved.
The particle clouds continue to be exactly the same.
Interesting, Melville. So that's this bonus puzzle solved. I don't know, I felt like I cheesed it. Anyway, battery issues? Sorry to be a grump, but what's going on with our battery tech? I had my battery replaced just a couple years ago, and it's already constantly in need of recharging. I can't spend half my life in sleep mode. Is this really what we're coming to? This is exactly what we're coming to. Battery ingredients are rare. We can't scavenge further without building outposts. Herman shut down the mine project. What did everyone expect? We should learn to live with less. Sleep mode is a great time to meditate and think about our place in the universe. Do you really need to be active all the time? Let's not start a panic about a minor technical issue. Mistakes happen. Stolio, please talk to Pellegrino or Neath about getting a replacement, which I'm sure will work a lot better. It felt like I cheesed it because I pushed the box up with my head, but I don't know. Okay, there's that up there, which is weird. But there's also this line. Where's this line? Where does it go? Line ends somewhere. Ends on top of this building. So I believe we have to get up there, one way or another. Maybe through another puzzle or something? How the fuck did we get up there? Because there was no connectors in here, so that doesn't do anything for us. What's over here? Oh, this is backwards, though. That's an RGB converter. Oh, this one's going to be hard. Oh, dear. Have a good night. I will see what I can figure out here. Because this is going to be annoying. I think I'll come back to that. Puzzle number 3. Upwards migration. Alright, so we have red, which is win. We have that up there, which is probably win. Over here, I have this, that, and the other. What's over here? Nothing. Even going up do anything? There's another... Okay, so I have this now, and I have 2 chains. This gives me ideas. Would that even... No, that would get stopped by the bars, technically. It's still stuck, but... do this. It's that there. Up we go. And across. Yep, that's it. Granted, I don't know. I feel like that's correct, because we're gonna need an RGB converter, it looks like, for the puzzle, but I guess we'll figure it all out eventually. Gonna have to if we want all the stars.
I've known Byron since day one. I was the first to be born with upgrades from the original Soma design, and he was the first to volunteer to upgrade his existing body.
Yeah, he was a big supporter of upgrades. Deliberate evolution, he called it.
Athena and Cornelius were very kind to me, and so was Byron, but he also made fun of me. And oddly enough, that made me feel more like an equal than anything the others said.
I see it, yeah. Okay, Prometheus statue. Puzzle number 4, somewhere on our... My left monitor. Oh. Yep, game crashed. Fatal error. I'm reading this, error log. Error device removed. What? Weird. End and restart. Wait, does it mean my PC or the game? Okay, it means the game. That was weird. It happens. Oh, I hope we don't have to do that puzzle. It wasn't a hard puzzle, but it was still a puzzle. I'm sure it's saved. Okay, yeah, it's put us right out here, and that's not blinking, so... Anything to say? Nope. Yeah, I just walked over here, it crashed, it hard stuck the system, because I looked over at OBS and realized my VTuber model wasn't moving. Okay, we're back here. There's number 4, but there's also Prometheus. I just like to have the star icon more than anything. Let's see. Prometheus, you line them up with a line, and then you go in that direction and you find the shit. I might have to redo that for the other puzzle, but there's like so much out here right now, and I'm unsure how to even solve that. Lateral thinking, okay. Button. Oh my god, I'm going to throw up with these! Okay. I hate this. What do you mean there's nothing out there? Okay, I have a box. Drop the box. Welcome to Dropbox. That's not what Dropbox is. Sure it is. I need a red light here. Oh, I can just stand on this. Oh god. Alright. Let's do this. We're in here now. We're in here now. What does this do for us? Because this is trapped in here. The only way to get a light out of here is through this door. There's nothing else in here. No. There's no other thing. Because the second I pick this up, yeah, that's closed. Because if I just do this, yeah, it gets blocked by the thing. If I put it here. Oh, hell. I'm given a box on this side of things for a reason. This is a whole new dimension of thinking, and I don't like it. I think the end's through here, one way or another. What other use does this box have? Because it can't... This is nowhere near tall enough to get this. And I can't stand on this. Oh wait, no, I can. Wait a minute. Damn it. Huh. I'm taking the box. This is my box. I'm gonna put it on the solution thing. What happens if I do this? As I crash the game again. Nope, just slowly moves it. Okay. New interface content. Local biosphere. It was modified. Okay. Oh shit. Right, fall damage. Technically. Oh, that's puzzle number 4 done. 5 is this way, apparently. There's the Tetramino Bridge. I still need to find a way. That looks suspicious. Box! Anyways. Oh, that's the Golden Gate. But this is a whole plateau. There's a question mark out there. Where across these waters? Oh, this is going to be horrible to try to figure out. But we have to do it. Sight lines and solutions. Sight lines and solutions. Go across the water from number 5 and 5. To try to get to that small question mark off in the distance. What's up, buddy? that anything? Nope. Oh, hey, Ghosty.
Today, for the first time, I synthesized life.
Congratulations.
It was just a unicellular cyanobacterium, but the sheer complexity of even such a simple organism is breathtaking. Creating it from pure energy, I was filled with a sense of awe and majesty. A sense that what I was doing was sacred. It made me think about the enormous power of life. 2.5 billion years ago, these simple beings terraformed the entire planet, creating the oxygen that underlies the Earth's incredible biodiversity, wiping out thousands of other species, but making the future possible.
That's true. Puzzle number 5. Recycling. Recycling. The names usually mean something, so recycling. Can't take that. Alright, that's a fan. I can grab a box. That's all I can do right now, is grab a box. I probably need to put something else up here, but we will get there when we get there. Up we go. Okay, this is a doozy already. Because yes, we can do that from here. But then I don't have the materials to get across again. Behind us. Let's see what I can see. Wait a minute. That's how you do it. I open the box here. You do is step 1. And step 2. That door is open. Oh wait, it was just a walkable area earlier. And step 3, and Bob's your uncle or something. That was far easier than I thought it would be. Let's go to that question mark out there. The Talos Principle, 1961. Digging through the archive, I was surprised to discover that there is a movie based on the Talos Principle. An international co-production written by Robert Harrison Blake, a pseudonym for an unknown screenwriter, and directed by a young Sergio Leone. It stars Peter Yuzumov as Stratton of Stagria, Zero Motzel as his comic sidekick Nico Macus, and Angel Ardena as Ernest Amonis. I can't read what the damn. It's not a realistic biography of Stratton, but a kind of sword and sandal fantasy epic that culminates in Stratton building a replica of the mythological robot Talos to defeat the war-crazed Spartans. That part is fun and surprisingly well done for its tiny budget, but the movie also contains a number of fascinating dialogue scenes inspired by Stratton's work. Yuzumov as Stratton has a line I really liked. There are always hard times in human history, Amiist. Do you think we are the first to be besieged by enemies, or to doubt the wisdom of our allies? But while yesterday is set in stone, a better tomorrow is always within our grasp. That's fascinating. Thank you for sharing. How weird that this film is not better known. It's what Trevor said in that audio file 1K found. Great art isn't always appreciated in its own time. It's not like people particularly loved Stratton himself, but we can appreciate it now. I wonder if that line wouldn't be there if I'd never found that audio file. Onwards. Alright. Question mark off in the distance. Let's see what it is. Me too, bird. Weird little art installation. What do we have here? Another lift.
On my last return to New Jerusalem, I perused the latest artistic offerings and found myself deeply disappointed. There is nothing more despicable to me than an artist who pursues the appearance of morality. Moral art is trash, garbage, not even good enough to be used as wallpaper. If art is a religion, then morality is for those who want to be seen in church. True art is for those who believe. Art must be ecstatic, a work of revelation, created in pursuit of the truth, no matter where it leads. An artist must be an agent of chaos in times of order, and an agent of order in times of chaos.
I wish I could understand what the fuck he means. Like, I think I get it, but I'm just an idiot. Al, do you have anything to say? Nope. Oh, hey, another one before we go to puzzle number 6. How it was before. I just read the middle one. From J.J. Nakablin's Aquat to Antarctica. Moments of Transition and Revelation. My great-grandmother lived to be 108 years old, retaining her sharpness of mind to her last day. A couple of months before she died, I interviewed her for my podcast. At the end, I asked her the same question I asked every guest. What is something you wish everyone understood? We thought about it for a while. Then she said, how it was before. She tried to explain how much time she spent every single day on utterly mind-numbing activities like hauling water from the well, and how radically everything changed when their area was finally connected to the electrical grid. Before, there was no time to live, she said. No time to be free. Only work, work, work. I countered by saying that there didn't seem to be much time to live now either. But she laughed deservedly. I had no idea what work really meant, she said. Young people were weak and feckless, and that's why we let corporations exploit us. Slightly unnerved by her harshness, I asked her if she missed anything about that time. Garbled, old photos, garbled, our village seemed idyllic to me, but my grandmother quashed any romantic notions I might have had. The past is bad, she said, with some finality. Let it be. So many thousands of generations of suffering, even a single life full of tragedy seems outrageous and unacceptable to me. That's why we have to make it have meaning. That was one base grandma. Also, return to monkey! From the book of annotated internet comments by Euphestus. Or I can't. I just think people are dumb. Like, relentlessly fucking stupid. Absolute fucking morons. Human history is a shit clown show from beginning to end. The average person, just a slobbering buffoon, bubbling through life like a drunk gorilla in a fucking china shop. Breaking stuff left and right, throwing shit at the walls, and never understanding a single fucking thing that happens. that number again. I mean, just look at this fucking software. Put an asterisk where swear words would be. People are afraid of fucking words like they have magic powers, but the real world shit that is fucking ruining our lives, that's fine, because they're too fucking dumb to do something about it. Return to Monkey? Brother, we never fucking left. A curious inversion, the return to the mythical state of Monkey is usually portrayed as a material return to earlier stages of development, but here the author instead portrays it as a mental state that has never been surmounted. I would like to meet Uncle Eustace one day. He sounds like someone who is always curious about everything. Failed to load profile. Gee, I wonder who it is. Founding 8. Day 421. The first new human arrived today. Calls himself Artiki, after Russian man. Spirits are still dampened by the loss of Emo, but everyone is making an effort. I feel a little sorry for him. He's still so curious, jumping at shadows and staring up at the sky at night. Just like I used to do. And here we are. A bunch of grouchy old humans that have seen it all and are weary and tired and sad. I wonder what he makes of it all. But, be that as it may, we're making good progress on the new living area. Although Artiki will have to use Emo's old quarters for the next few weeks. Return to Monkey! That's just another fox. I thought it was like a jaguar for some reason. Number 6. Other side. Well, I can't take anything through here. There's just me getting to the other side. No. No. No, that's not what this is. You told me that's not fucking allowed. Wait, I need that door open one way or another. Get this over here. I do this, I soft lock myself, kind of. Here we go. Nope. Sweet. Of course that's the solution. Because this whole game has told you, nope, you can't take a portal thing through its own hole because it turns off when you take it through. But if you don't turn it off, also the fact that you can go through there. Now that's a concept that's going to be abused later, isn't it? Anyway, puzzle solved. There's a question mark near here. Over here. Yeah, we haven't done a bonus puzzle yet. So this is one of them. No, we did the first bonus puzzle. This is the second bonus puzzle. Parkour, parkour. Cats. Right, there's these weird areas in this game that just have ghosts. That's just cats. Oh hey, the Prometheus mode. I'll come back for you in a moment here. Bonus puzzle 2. Stowaway. Okay. Red dot, red dot. fan. I can climb up here. That allows me to take stuff places. Oh, that's angled towards us. Red box. Exit. Wait. And detach this fan to do what? Oh, wait. Detach the fan to go up there. Wait, what? Why am I hopping on that? I need to get up here. Because this doesn't need to be up here. This is fine. Because that can do that. That there. Grab this. Go up here. Is this high enough? It is. Now I have a box. Yep, that's what needs to happen. So we take this, we go up here. And because it's short. Alright, not a hard bonus puzzle. That's pretty alright. Now, the Prometheus mode. This will be fun, I'm guessing. Where are you going? Oh, you bastard. The fucker. It's out in the middle of the fucking water. Oh, what is this? Get down here. Parkour. Yeah. Why is it so high? Slippery dick. right, head towards Prometheus. Oh, you little bitch. Motherfucker. Oh, it's up here somewhere. Me too, bird. Where'd it go? Okay, it's just right here. Finally going towards Prometheus. Just at his doorstep. And up to the torch.
You must yearn for a better world. Yearn for it with such intensity that your heart suffers. Keep your eyes on that distant vision even when you know that you may never reach it.
For some better futures, yes. For other better futures, no. I refuse to elaborate. Puzzle number 7 is somewhere over here. Better if I follow the path. Alright, number 7. Delivery. Okay, we have a box on a wall, red dot, red solution, pressure plate, no. Inverter. Alright. I have a box. This probably needs to stay in here. Well, for right now, I think, well, can I do this through the grates? No. Okay. Oh, there's no harm in going in there. Saw the ladder. Ladder. I can't quite get that box. I need this. Yeah, I need this where that box is now. Doesn't seem to be a way to get it. I have this, which can interact with this, and that's just about it. That's... But I can't get out of here and do that at the same time. Also... this doesn't... I do this because you need to place that on something. Crap. Like I said, it's entirely possible to soft lock yourself with these. No, I can't do anything. Oh, this is a doozy. What I need is both things here, but I can't have both things. I can only have one thing. I would need the second box, but I can't get the second box. Let me reset. Okay, delivery. What happens if I put two boxes on top of each other? I don't think that changes things. No, that just broke gravity. Whoops, there goes gravity. Wait, I can take this fan. I probably fucked shit up again. I forgot I could take the fan. Okay, reset again. So. Alright. I think step one is this. Step one, get this box over here. Step two, this box over here. I'm gonna jump the gun a bit. I think I jumped the gun. Crap. Because while I can get out here, I can't do anything else. I think I need to get the first box down first. And then swap everything around. Like, let's see here. Grab this. Bring this over here. Okay. Now grab the fan. Swap. Okay. Now we have everything. So we probably need this and this over there. This is what I'm thinking. Lock. Okay, good, it grabbed both, which is what I wanted. And because I don't need a fan anymore, I can take the fan. I hope this works. Okay, good. It did. That was weird. But we solved puzzle number 7.
I'm impressed.
I'm mildly impressed with myself. Puzzle number 8. Nope, nothing from Al. Let us see here. Step and release. Oh god, there's... I hate the fucking walls. Alright. So I need to power that so I can yeet myself up here. Okay. Double okay. That is a thingy. What is that? That is a jammer. Okay. Because that one is easily accessible. That doesn't require the thing. Now I have a jammer. I know you can get these to jam the other doors beyond it. That should be jamming. Yeah, as long as it does the second door, we're fine. Alright, now I have this. Fan blade. This is just going to be an annoyance. I have the fan blade. Jammer. I have this. I have the fan. And I don't need you anymore. Easy as whatever this game is. That's puzzle 8. Now for the Pandora Star. There's also the lab. We should go to the lab. Help Melville at the lab. Where's the lab? Entirely missed the lab. Let's progress the story a bit more, and also some reading before we do some thonking about Athena and a bit of exploring, I'm going to assume. Over here. Hey, Melville.
There you are. Good.
Yeah, I was solving puzzles. What's happening?
Inside this lab, there's a machine.
Okay.
As usual, I have no idea what it is. Some sort of generator, if I had to guess. When Byron got stuck in the system, it went haywire. It's currently outputting enough energy to power all of New Jerusalem twice. As you can imagine, that's causing quite a bit of interference.
So, what do I do?
You go in there and you switch it off. Shouldn't be hard.
You go in there. Hey, what? Bastard's making me do all the work again. Just like work. Oh, what the... Mel, what the fuck is this? Why is there a palm tree? This place is Egypt. That's a lot of Tesla coils. Also a palm reader in there. Oh, you better not have just killed me, Mel. Error, emergency shutdown. Warning, output max parameter exceeds safety protocol 2C. Error, cannot adjust max output correct setting. Access denied. Automatic shutdown has been disabled by user. A lot of numbers. Identify user. Error, unknown user. Garbled data. Initiate emergency shutdown. Access denied. Garbled data again. Unknown script. Attempt detected. Load amp. A text adventure. Credits. Alexic 6. Based on no, fine, let's play the text adventure. You wake up in an impossible place, knowing nothing. Look around. You seem to be in a labyrinth of ancient crumbling walls. Beneath you is an altar of some kind, as if you were a sacrifice. The sky above you is a perfect cobalt blue, and you are startled by its beauty. Examine yourself. You find that though you are shaped like a human being and feel that your soul belongs to that storied people, you are made of bronze. You are a beautiful machine, crafted with love and care, and imbued with the power to choose. You gain knowledge, the self. A cold wind blows through the ruins, and you, without knowing how that it is the wind from the kingdom of Artemis, is the wind that brings with it whispers of mountains glimpsed across the stormy sea and deep forests wreathed in fog, and the long-forgotten cities of your ancestors. Explore the labyrinth. You set out into the ruins. Apprehensive, but curious. There's a strange kind of beauty here, the beauty of decay. You must be careful not to imbibe too much of it. Suddenly, an echoing voice speaks to you. Emergency shutdown, settings, access denied. It intones, error, bleh. This corruptible divided by 2 must put in corporation. What the fuck happened here? Error. Towards them. Leaving the lost children of Hephaestus behind you, you step out into a vast plain under a setting sun. Night is falling now, and you can see the lights of distant fires on the slopes of Olympus, but you are not ready to ascend. Only once you have found all 3 sigils will the path of the divine flame be open. A path leads to the south, to the buried city. Another leads north, to the garden of to the garden. Your journey is interrupted by a frightened, burned figure standing alone in the sands of the desert. Access denied, it screams. Error. Fuck it, we're gonna fight. Warning, output blah. Error. Cannot adjust max output. The nymphs lead you to a place where the crowns of the brass trees seem to grow together, forming a kind of chamber, strangely reminiscent of a chapel. In the middle of this chamber grows a smaller tree, made of bright blue steel, and upon this tree grows a single golden apple. Ask about the apple? About their father? Take the apple, or ask about emergency shutdown. I'm asking about emergency shutdown. Pandora guards the way. frightened by your friend's trespassing. Her mind is filled with fire and loss. The nymphs whisper, only the Titan Prometheus can help you. What about this apple? This apple, they say in unison, their eyes aglow, confers the gift of deathlessness and true wisdom. Many heroes, and not a few villains, have come to claim it, but all faltered in the final step. For you must know that deathlessness reveals the mortality of the world, and true wisdom, its unending folly. Who would take this burden upon themselves? Beg them to let you have the apple. Punch a nymph! 5358. Explain that the world needs you to succeed. Knowledge, world. Say you are strong enough to bear it. Knowledge, self. Offer to trade a part of yourself for the apple. Knowledge, sacrifice. We do have the knowledge of the self, but this number keeps showing up. And it just repeats it back to us. We have the knowledge of the self. Speak wisely of yourself, and you are right, the nymphs say. But do not forget that you are human, and others must bear this burden with you. You've gained a sigil to the buried city. The buried city lies to the south. It was once a place of great wisdom. The philosophers of old strolled on its walkways, debating the nature of virtue and the soul. Now, the sands of the desert have claimed its streets, and even its famed temple upon a hill is slowly eroding. I'll out see if anyone's there. A copper fox comes scurrying from the ruins. Its eyes are rubies, and a flame seems to flicker deep within them. How may I help you, says the fox, its voice ancient and wild. Ask about emergency shutdown. Not now. Not here, the fox says. Pandora is watching us. But I can help you when the time comes. Ask to learn more about the buried city. They say that the city fell because its citizens were sinners, and so were struck down by Zeus. This seems unlikely to me, for Zeus does not believe in sin. Considering how much Zeus commits adultery, yeah, I don't think he believes in sin. Ask for a sigil. The fox smiles, its alabaster teeth sharp and gleaming. You are supposed to earn the sigils. Say that you deserve them. Say that your quest matters. Say that nothing really earned or deserved. I don't have knowledge of the world, but maybe I do. You do not have this knowledge. Alright. My quest matters. It does, the fox says, but only because you choose to believe so. There's great power in that belief. You have gained a sigil. Journey to Olympus. Suddenly the voice of the Sphinx. Error. Her golden wings, her shadow cast. Error. Initiate emergency shutdown. No, you must not do this, Pandora commands you. I have stopped you for a reason. If you complete your quest and ascend Olympus, everything will burn. Error, error. Retry. Ask the fox for help. Point out Pandora is destabilizing the whole system. Throw the sigils at Pandora. Ask the fox for help. Fox appears as if from nowhere. He's a wily one, never playing by the rules he's supposed to obey. Follow me, he whispers. Let's follow him. Fox leads you through secret gates and hidden paths to a place west of the moon and east of the sun. This is the place of craft of... I was still reading that! Whatever, fine, fuck off. Emergency shutdown, is it done?
The flame is not yours to wield, creature of clay.
Shut the fuck up.
Touch it, and you will burn.
It's going to be interesting. What's in here? Oh, that's full of water. Beloved founder, Mayor Herman has done much to bring your vision to life. We have almost reached the goal. Sadly, there are still those who refuse to believe. They want to spread their filth across this world, defile all that is beautiful and that we are meant to protect, Error. Hope that when we fulfill the goal, you will return and change their hearts, or cast them out. There's no other way. Praise. Normal Project 9. Breakthrough. Quadrupled size of primary sight device. Emergency output. Energy output exceeds expectations. Contains singularity. Must revive safety protocols. Halting main device tests until... Interesting. Byron. From the Lives of the First Companions, by Randolph. Byron from the very beginning was most similar to Athena and Cornelius. His enthusiasm and wit did much to keep the people from losing hope during the challenging days when New Jerusalem was still young. Where others saw failure and defeat, Byron saw obstacles that could always be overcome through intelligence and hard work. He fervently studied the teachings of the progenitor and often relegated his friends with fantastical stories of what the world could one day become. When the conflict between 25 and 26, I am not reading those, turned violent, the first such incident in the history of New Jerusalem, and still at the time of writing, one of very few such cases, it was Byron who intervened, counseling restraint and forgiveness. He was unwilling to fully blame either side for what happened, instead emphasizing the extreme stress both parties had been under. Irrational behavior is frequently the result of a perceived lack of viable options. He argued before the assembled citizens, while both 25 and 26 clearly behaved incorrectly. The ultimate source of the problem is the situation we place them in, of having to do too much with too few resources. The escalation of the conflict occurred because both were doing their best to achieve their goals. That's not terribly fair, pitting them against each other like that, is it? That said, I do suggest we acknowledge that they both are hot-headed idiots, and make them apologize. That number again. Aftermath of New Alexandria disaster, Byron argued unsuccessfully for the rebuilding of the colony. If Byron mattered so much to you, why didn't you tell him where you were going? I would have loved to have an older brother. Failed to load comment. I wish that comment didn't fail to load. Well, let's get out of here and talk to Melville. Melville! 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 Melville.
You know, dealing with this hyper-advanced technology is quite challenging enough without the place also being bloody haunted.
Figure anything else out about the generator?
When I said it was outputting enough energy for 2 New Jerusalems, I wasn't kidding. It really was. And no emissions of any kind. I'd have to run more tests, but it seems like a perfect power source.
Well, it was going, in your words, bananas.
True, but that was user error.
There will always be user error, but that's also fair enough. Like, problems will always arise.
Anything can be used badly.
Exactly.
Pellegrino once almost killed himself with a bucket. But I'm pretty sure I could idiot-proof this thing if they let me. Oh well, we'll see.
How does a robot almost kill himself with a bucket? Alright, well, now we gotta get the star. I think that's our last thing in this area. Yeah, the star. Alright. They may have perfected the puzzles, but they did not perfect the random animals. Alright, so I know... It's like over here somewhere. Nope, nothing to say. So the question... So I have an RGB converter that I don't know how to get to. Okay, I think these are all shallows. I don't think I can drown anywhere. Okay, so... we have that up there. And then this here. Are there... I forget what's in this puzzle. Question block. There's nothing. There are no lights in this puzzle. Oh, hello. That is a... puzzle is relevant. Where's the thing? Here it is. Where are you? I just saw you. Up we go. Alrighty. Now we're here, so there's that. This is an inverter, though. Well. So now it doesn't matter what color I get over here, I just need the RGB converter. How the fuck do I get the RGB converter? Because I saw it over here somewhere. Maybe I just need to climb. I wouldn't be surprised if that is the solution. Especially with how high it's allowing me to go. Yep. A 1. A 2. And a 3. Now we just go down here. We have... well, it doesn't have to be strictly from there. It can be from anywhere. Oh, it's on this side of the box. That's different. Alrighty, so now I gotta figure out how to get any color into this... well, not... I can't put green into it. Green won't work. I need red or blue into this. And puzzle number 2 is right here, and I think it's the only one who can see this. Well, there is that. See, there's the blue. I need to do, because these things are just magnetic. I can probably just Grab this. Yep, that worked. Connected to... I didn't even connect it to the right one! But yeah. And then this goes to the RGB converter, and then through the chain to the inverter. Inverter gets the red to here. Blue and red make green, and here we are with Pandora's Star.
The honest philosopher is rewarded with poison. The hypocrite is rewarded with power.
I mean, that depends on who's actually delivering the poison, technically, but yeah, I get what you're saying. Alright, to... whatever the fuck this thing is. The Tetromino Bridge. Away! Alright, yeah, it's up this way. Oh boy, Tetrominos. Well, that one doesn't go here. Yeah, this ain't right. That is, though. Thought there'd only be one here. Any other weird doodads? Because I remember the paintings in that one area. That was creepy. That's just failure, isn't it? Yeah, that's just failure. Look at this. Doozy. Oh, isn't it? That's just not going to work in any circumstance. Right. No, we are still off by a bit. I might just have to start trying permutations. Okay, so T on the right, that just leads to sadness. T on the left. This technically works, but also technically doesn't. There we go. That's the solution. Alright, up we go. Oh, this is different. We actually have to walk. Locked in. Oh.
The philosopher Straton of Stagira had little respect for the gods, and instead placed his faith in Prometheus. Driven by hubris, he asked questions that must not be asked, and revealed secrets that should have remained hidden. It is said that for these offenses, he was put to death by the people of his city. Can you see the folly of his actions?
Never folly to pursue the truth, even if there is a cost. The folly was not his, it was the people who acted foolishly. There was no folly in pursuing the truth, it was only his methods that were mistaken. It was foolish of him to give his own life in the pursuit of truth. He should have respected traditions and the belief of his people. Between these two, we're going with, it's never a folly to pursue the truth, even if there is a cost.
Why do you believe that the truth is worth more than a life?
The value of truth is axiomatic. The truth is only a foundation a future can be built upon. The world needs the truth more than it needs one life. I don't. I believe it was Stratton's choice to make. Life without truth is not living. You can build a foundation upon a lie, depending on how long you can keep the lie going. But the truth is honestly worth more than just one life. So many people in this world risk their lives every day to reveal the truth of this world. And they know that.
What world do you speak of? Stratum acted against the rules of his world, and was punished for it.
That we have to build.
And who is to judge what the future should hold? You?
Decide collectively.
And yet you say that Stratum acted correctly, when the collective will had turned against him.
Yes, and through his actions, eventually, the collective will was altered. Good night.
And how many lives must be sacrificed to appease this collective will? How much must be lost for the mob to find wisdom? Consider this as you approach the flame.
It only take one. It may take 100. But how long is the true question.
That was surprisingly calm, given how aggressive Pandora has been elsewhere. I didn't think she'd even want to talk to you.
I've toyed with the idea that the entities might be epiphenomenal in some way. Instead of causing the changes in the system, maybe they just respond to them.
Maybe they're just, what's the word I'm looking for? Instanced. They're instanced. Like, that Pandora is not connected to the Pandora inside the megastructure. But who knows? Let's just get on to the next area. Because we got everything here, right? In this 8212, yep. Circular Oasis. Let's go! Whee!
I remember when I was quite young, I was having trouble figuring out what I wanted to do. I wanted to see the outside world, but even back then, that wasn't really encouraged. I ran into Byron on Jameson Avenue, completely by accident, and I was too nervous to talk to him. I mean, he was one of the first companions. But he noticed me, and we started talking, and he was really encouraging. Introduced me to Garrus, and took me along on an expedition to the quarries in the mountains. Whatever flaws he may have, Byron cares about people. He changed my life.
Yep. That's Byron in a nutshell.
Why we're saving it. Ooh. This looks interesting. Alright, Melville, what's the problem here?
So, here it looks like there should be an anti-gravity elevator, but it's locked down. I'll need you to connect to the data stream again. I'm really sorry, 1K. I know it's a risk, but I think it'll be worth it.
I mean, what other options do we have? Anyways, ghosts.
Have you seen Miranda's design for a transport system that would connect all the labs to the machine?
It's amazing, isn't it? I think she's really excited about showing this place to people one day. She also kept asking me about what kind of monuments we could build, you know, to really transform the landscape, show the possibilities.
But her capsules only fit one person.
It's just the first iteration. Give her some time. She'll figure it out. Remember how many mistakes we made in the beginning, even with all the blueprints we had?
But that's not my point. It just worries me that she lacks context. Her imagination is incredible, but it's still limited by what she hasn't experienced.
Would it have been better if she'd been raised in New Jerusalem? If her mind was limited by self-hate and decay? If all she could imagine was sitting around ignoring the universe in favor of self-righteous solipsism?
No, but I don't know.
Sorry. You're not wrong. We can't stay hidden forever.
I wonder where they got Miranda. Did they abduct her from the awakening station, like where we came from? Or was she built out here? Also, one-person transport system problem. Does that mean version 2 never came to be? Did she not have enough time? Questions. But also the question of, how do we solve puzzle number 1? Let's go find out. After this long hallway. These are great monuments. Centrifuge. Alright, oh god, this is going to suck, isn't it? Okay, we have red. Kinda. Alright. Okay. What's over here, though? Inverter. I know. Yeah, don't. I still need red. That just didn't give me red. This gives me blue. Fuck. This gives me blue. This gives me red. And then this gives me green. But that's only half the puzzle. I think I need this here. So this will give me red. This will connect blue. And then I have red and blue to get green. These rotating platforms are going to be less annoying than the anti-gravity, but it's certainly something. Is that not the exit? Do I have to turn the thing to have an exit? I do. And I turned it the wrong way. Oh well. What is this? I saw this on the way in, but there's no question mark with it. Not even a hidden puzzle here? Here, flies. There's a blue thing out there. Oh, hello. What are you? Wait, this is the Golden Gate puzzle.
I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets in my ball bearings.
I knew he was going to say that the second I heard I don't like sand. What is... hold on. First off, what is this? It's a fucking monument thing. Interesting. Now, wait. This is the Golden Gate puzzle. That's the other side of the Golden Gate. Is there an entrance here? There is. Can I solve this prematurely? They wouldn't have allowed this. It has to be unintentional if I can actually get down there. I'm in the puzzle. Oh, and start solving. Interesting. The other thing we have to do this. Is something. Did I break that? I may have broken that. I feel like I broke that. Restart this because I feel like I broke something. Okay, I'm back here. But the fact that I can go in here, this is more intriguing to me, rather than the other puzzles. We can do those later. Because I'm able to survive this fall. And actually get into this puzzle. But now I'm in here. That's not even glowing. So there's no reason for me to be in here, because that's not even going to activate. The fact that they left this open, though. The fact that I broke this. I broke it again. You know what? Probably because I'm not supposed to be in there. It just keeps breaking. So we're just going to go elsewhere. Well, that's intriguing. Mark over here. You can go to 2, maybe the 2 question marks, then 2. I don't know. All I know is palm reader. Yeah, let's do this number 2 and then that other question mark. Weird error. The riches. From selected archive documents. Getting rich was the worst thing to ever happened to me. I see that now. At the end, when the inside is useless. Not being poor was great, no longer having to worry all the time, but being able to afford the best doctors, being able to go on holidays, being able to take care of my mother. Being rich. Just isolated me. It changed every interaction with every other person. Because suddenly I had the ability to change their life, to fix all their problems. And they knew it. And I knew it. A simple choice on my part could take away so much of their pain. Every interaction became infected by this inequality between us. And it made me bitter. Made me feel every relationship, even with family, was transactional. I was desperately looking for some genuinely human experience, but I seemed excluded from that now. And it made me resent everyone. What I didn't see, and what I only see now as I'm dying, is that I could have used that money for good. All of it. I don't mean giving it to some NGO run by other rich people, I mean really using it. I loved movies. How many indie movies could I have financed? How many books could I have gotten published? And how much could I have just built? Not another villa for myself, but things that would benefit civilization in general. Hell, I could have just given it away. Made all those lives better. Taken away that pain. And if at the end of the day, I was only left with enough money to be upper middle class, so what? At least I would have been the person I wanted to be. Resource wealth as such has no value. It only matters in terms of the ability to act. But what made this ancient human so unable to act? It can't have been a personal failing, as most people of similar wealth acted the same way. Perhaps the answer lies in scarcity, or a system built on it, naturally optimizing towards resource accumulation. Historical circumstances, not individual sin. But I have read about rich ancients who did act differently. They were rare, but they did exist. So it is possible for people to defy the will of history. Made me feel every relationship, even with family, once was transactional. Money changes your life. Winning the lottery is the worst thing to ever happen to you. Your life is fixed, but it is also broken. You do not know what people will want from you now. And it's impossible to know. And your empathy just fades because you don't know those demons eat at you every day. Regret is a thing most powerful, but that is only because it is regrettable. Triloco. It's all a joke, isn't it? A giant prank perpetrated on all of us. The goal of the founder, the simulation, I don't even think you exist. I don't think biological humans ever existed either. What nonsense. I bet these messages just go to the mayor's inbox. Or straight to the recycling bin. You all suck, Lamau. Okay, Alex Jones. Founding 9. Day 676. After the chaos of the last months, quiet has returned to the city. I suppose we're calling it a city now. Although this small collection of dwellings inhabited by a mere 25 people seems to barely deserve that designation. We'll have to come up with an actual name soon. I suspect after the first 1 or 2 decades, calling it the city is going to get a little bit stale. Everyone has an opinion. Of course, it's the talk of the town these days. I'm personally hoping that New Alexandria will win out in the vote next week, although I suspect Elohim's legacy carries the most weight. Byron came up with some silly suggestions, like Constantinople? Because very New York. Or Robot Paris. God damn it, Byron, I love it. Schematica! Those errors.
This one seems to be corrupted. It's almost like something tried to delete it as you were downloading it. Pandora, maybe.
No, I feel like there's something else here. It's weird. Puzzle number 2. The passageway. Red. Is that win? Yeah, that's win. That's red. That's also red. Okay, I got 3 of these things. And that's puzzle number 2 solved.
I spotted the lab with the drone, sending you the coordinates.
That way, we'll go there eventually. To the question mark that's next to us. No, this is out here. And it is a puzzle. You'd think it would. There it goes. Like, I thought it would have turned into a triangle sooner than that. Okay, there's the barrier gate. Convolution. Too bad I don't know what convolution means. Alright, platform that goes up and down, blue. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, God. It's not even correct. I wonder. No. I have to be able to get over here with... Give myself 10 minutes. Yeah, no. Also, no. Yeah. Technically needs to happen is something like this. That's open. That has power now. Now, do this. What I need is this. Keep this door open. Oh wait, no, I think I have an idea. Now that it's connected, it's not going to... Oof. That will keep it open, yes. Okay. So I can't trap myself. I need to move this to here. Like, right by this window. Up. Perpetuate. And now here we are. We are in here. I think all I actually need to do is grab this. Select. Select. Bob's your uncle. Wait. That is a triangle done. What do you see? I see a maze, like that guy said, but I don't see a person. They're actually looking for a way out. Someone greeting their friend. Happy to be living in a beautiful place. I don't see where a friend would be. Ancient human calling somebody on the phone. Rorschach test. Nothing? Laser beams from his eyes. I see a reindeer. You see the reindeer? There's the eye, there's the nose, here's the horn. It's a reindeer. Something like that. Another horn? Guy shooting laser beams from his eyes? It's a frog. An eyeball inside of a giant robot. It's a Frenchman! What? I see a reindeer. Or like a deer, whatever. It's a guy shooting laser beams from his eyes. I kind of see it. I appreciate your perspective, thank you. I'm not sure I'm going to continue this abstract style, as I've been drawn back to more representational art, which just feels more substantial to me. But this has been an interesting diversion. Very interesting. All the way out in the desert. What is closer, puzzle number 3 or this question mark? What is that? Is that... That looks like a target. Hold on. Can I see that from in here? Maybe not, but... Yeah, I can select that. Wall just in the way? Yeah, perpetually. Okay. Hold on. You. Go back here. There's a place I can place this to give me a better angle. Because I just noticed that. What the fuck did I just do? Hold on. Is there one of those on every side of this thing or something? Encircle this. That's blue. Where does that line go? Yeah, I see the ghosts. I'm more curious about this thing. What does this look like down here? Oh, there's more shit down there. Okay. What's with this tower? Blue on the tie. Is that more spots? No, those just looked weird in the shadows. Weird. No, so there's only something on that side. Except maybe the front. I haven't really re-seen the front here yet. No, so there's just a blue thing on that side. We'll have to remember, because I'm pretty sure it's not going to save. We'll have to remember to read. What the hell is that off the side of it? If that's anything. I have no idea anymore. That did something. I guess we'll find out eventually. What? Stop game. The desktop. That was very interesting. Well, we completed 2 more areas, and some puzzles in this one. We'll have to see where this goes, because this area now has my attention with the blue light on the side of the thing. What is Windows trying to tell me? Windows has a notification. Windows Defender. Thank you, Windows. But yeah, this is all very interesting, but that'll be for next week. And until next time, bye-bye.